Wind-eyed. Is there a response now from Miami? The pass a little too much for Jordi Alba to latch onto.
Yeah, but it's planned to begin with.
Well, there's Javier Mascherano, two-time UEFA Champions League winners against Al Ahly of Egypt. Saved the penalty. So, Messi with the ball in. Punched away. Through now for into Miami as the ball is flashed across. It's deflected behind for a corner.
He gets Montreal to even take a breath.
We're through. Now then, the Barcelona boys are in here. Alba off the woodwork. Towards Messi again. Messi! And deflected into the path of Jonathan Sequoia. And a big side relief for CF Montreal.
Yeah, but as
Here comes CF Montreal. Pierce. Miami. Here comes Lionel Messi. Messi. Charged down. Busu. Piet desperate to keep the move alive. From Askia Benning and interrogating. Sealy could go all the way! Via a deflection into the path of the goalkeeper.
He's looked more confident lately, hasn't he?
Messi in behind. Very good save from Jonathan Sequoia. And just look how much it means to the local boy. Corner for Miami.
But Montreal in transition are having problems right now. And
here they are again. Just out of the reach of Clark. Very near. Can Messi and co find a way through? Messi towards the back post this time and behind and co. Pierce with the ball across. Too much.
A few bit of patience into their game, and then when the opening comes. Yeah, but that's the moment.
And now it's Lionel Messi towards the cup. Driving Montreal forward and something.
In the starting lineup graphic, it looks like a 9, but
Suarez in behind, and here Suarez couldn't gather it, giving the ball away though. Very nearly had a second stab at it, did Luis Suarez. Ball thread towards the edge, and Sequoia does just about enough on several occasions. Of a major mistake from Lionel Messi, which here thus far. Allende, goal! And just like that, into Miami, back on level terms. Tenth goal of the campaign in all competitions for Tadeo Allende.
Just as we were talking about CF Montreal trying to limit the touches of Busquets.
Dante Sealy now, down under the challenge. Half-hearted appeals for a penalty, and in fact the whistle blown the other way. Here's Bugai of all people. There'll be Bugai on the edge, down under the challenge, and the referee says no. Jordi Alba to do the rest, although the ball given away. Messi down under the challenge, and a free kick now in Lionel Messi territory. It will be Messi and Alba. Clark, Sealy! Could, really should have been 2.
Yeah, it's a really good break from CF Montreal. Just
Messi! Brilliant! My word, what a goal! It's just typical Lionel Messi! Even here, even now, he is beyond compare! Miami lead!
Wow. Luego dicen que Messi está acabado, chavales. ¡Qué golazo del 10! ¡Qué golazo de Messi! Por cierto, 38 años.
simple pattern, a direct ball and a great win there from Suarez to release Messi in time and space, and From here, on the back pedal, you can see he's only got his mind on one thing, getting it to that.
It's the challenge. Seeley, still going on. Wide areas they go. Angled ball in from the far side with half-time interval. Messi. Very good step, and the free kick awarded to Inter Miami.
That's the way they began the first half and the second, and see the
Clark. Abusu! Pushed up and over by Astari. Lovely build-up by CF Montreal.
That's much better, but it actually begins with Campbell, who wins this ball and plays it first time forward to allow time and space for Clark to turn. And this is what they...
The effort towards goal was Craig to the far post. Back from whence it came, and Pierce with the ball in. Owusu got it all wrong, and then on the doorstep into the path of Astari. Major moment for CF Montreal, and they failed to take it.
Some possession.
Here they come again. Seeley looking to get in behind. Providence Park for Caleb Porter. Angled ball played in is Seeley!
This is the exact spot they want to find Seeley in.
Lovely angled ball in, and Sefar came to punch. Back across goal, it goes! And the wrong side of the post. Miami and Suarez with a golden opportunity.
Suarez starts on the near post. He's not even thinking.
Segovia let fly! Oh, wow! Segovia pounces in pink again. Miami with a picturesque goal. And now leading by 3-1.
This goes off that last chance from Seeley and just shows you how quickly Miami go from one side to the next. It's a direct play, which has been the formula this entire...
Messi! My word, what a goal!
A direct play, which has been the formula this entire...
Messi!
Es la jugada de Messi completo. A ver.
I'm the voice inside your head. And while you're typically athletic, right now, Brick, you're pathetic. Shank. And if you don't have the right auto coverage, the cost of this could hit you out of nowhere.
You also have Neal out injured, so that brings in...
And so away we go.
You see the ball.
Lionel Messi, magnificent in Montreal.
Ahí, lo que le sugiero a Messi, que desde ahí, lo que le sugiero a Messi, desde ahí empieza a regatear a todos y se mete en el área, va a ser un golazo. Va a ser un golazo. O patearlo desde ahí directo hacia el portero. Hacia el... ya ustedes me entienden. Vamos a ver qué hace Messi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Qué golazo Messi.
It's Kromarski. Lionel Messi.
Vamos a, ahí lo que le sugiero a Messi, que regatea a este y se mete por dentro, o mete por fuera o va por este lado. Pero lo importante es que Messi se pasa de esos 5 y se mete dentro. Va a ser un golazo.
Here come Miami again.
Arranca
Here
Messi.
comes Lionel Messi
2,
once more.
3,
Messi!
4,
My
5.
word, what a goal!
Golazo de Messi, queridos. Está acabado, ¿eh? El chico está acabado, según los bicholovers.
Lionel Messi.
That's a really good break from CF Montreal.
Vamos a ver. Vamos a la calle. Mm. Mhm. Esperando una partida.
Partida encontrada.
Oh, sí. Ah, ese es muy...
¿Me consideran un perro viejo? Les voy a enseñar todos los trucos que sé.
Brimstone, debemos poner un tope de edad para Valorant. No soporta tanta juventud.
Son el futuro, Sabine. Sé que te preocupas por ellos.
Hola.
Vamos a ver.
¿Dónde están?
Me quedé sin cargas.
Spike plantada.
Me quedé sin cargas. Me quedé sin cargas. Me quedé sin cargas.
Un enemigo sigue en pie.
Enemigo detectado en A. Recargando.
Último jugador en pie.
Ay, Dios mío.
Igualito que en la práctica.
Dispersémonos.
Se acabaron los juegos.
Los encontraré.
Aquí. Enemigo detectado.
Descansa. ¡Derríbenlos! Encontramos uno. Boom. El miedo los ciega. Cargando.
Spike caído en A.
¿Qué?
Un enemigo sigue en pie. Último jugador en pie.
Que es increíble cómo esta pistola nos mata.
Pase lo que pase, Saakin, no te asustes. Temblar perjudica la puntería.
Inclinemos la balanza.
Me quedé sin cargas.
Aquí.
Enemigo detectado. Aniquilator. Enemigo en A. Enemigo en A.
Damn.
Último jugador en pie. Spike caído en A. Quedan 30 segundos. Spike plantada.
Damn, guys. Otra vez.
Su Phoenix se cree inmortal, pero yo le recordaré lo mortal que puede ser.
Son míos. Aquí.
Mehai,
Enemigo detectado en mid.
Me quedé sin
Los
cargas.
atraparemos.
¿Qué?
Un enemigo sigue en pie. Porta Spike caído en A.
Spike detectada en A.
Pintura, listo.
¿Qué?
Cargas, listo. Frenos. ¿Quién los necesita?
¡Andando! ¡No se detengan! Marca uno. Enemigo detectado en mid.
Spike suelta en mid. Spike suelta en mid. Último jugador en pie.
Ay, Dios.
Mi prioridad es que sufren.
Sí. Sí. Shit. Hi.
Sí. Yes. Respiring under. Aquí. Aquí. Descansa en paz.
Spike plantada.
¡Atrápalos! Enemigo detectado en B. Enemigo en B.
No
Último
puede
jugador en
ser.
pie.
¿Por qué dejo que se...?
Aún con todo a nuestro favor, puede pasar lo inesperado. Recuérdenlo.
¡Juntos!
Marca uno. Oponente asesinado.
Me quedé sin cargas. Me quedé sin cargas. Me quedé sin cargas.
Spike plantada.
Eradicado. Enemigo detectado en B. Marca 3. Cayeron 3.
enemigo sigue en pie.
Me quedé sin cargas. Sage, sí que eres milagrosa.
Refuercen nuestras defensas.
Spike plantada.
Luchaste bien.
Bien, bien.
Un enemigo sigue en pie.
Este es nuestro hogar.
Good.
No se alejen de mi baliza y van a ver que nos duran.
Ujú, ujú.
Sepárenlos y extermínalos.
Ok. Hola Lucas, bendiciones. Quería decirte que digo que su hermano ha impactado al mundo. ¿Crees que el dorsal número 20 lo van a quitar? Sí, ya,
Spike plantada.
ya lo del Liverpool.
Aquí. Enemigo detectado en A.
Recargando.
Sí, yo creo que sí, porque
Último jugador en pie.
porque ya Liverpool lo ha informado y de hecho van a pagar.
Si han de caer, caigan cerca de mí.
Ya Liverpool les ha informado que van a quitarle el dorsal número 20 y que van a pagar al jugador el resto del contrato que le quedaba.
Barrera creada.
Ah, ve a ver. Derríbenlos. Los atraparemos. Derríbenlos. Encontramos uno.
Damn.
Último jugador en pie.
Y ojalá que salga la portada FIFA de MC porque era un gran jugador.
Ábreles la
Acá
mente.
Shailos.
Encuentra sus debilidades.
Sí, pero yo creo que cuando pasa eso a los jugadores creo que les quitan ¿sabes?
Derívenlos.
¡Oye! ¡El monstruo anda suelto!
Derívenlos.
Último jugador en pie. Spike plantada.
¡Se murió!
Se murió. ¿Por qué jalaste una vaina ahora? No puede ser.
Última ronda antes del cambio.
Medio tiempo. Gástenlo todo.
Ujú.
Miren y aprendan.
¿Quieren jugar? Juguemos.
¡Atrápalos! Marqué a 4.
Enemigo eradicado. ¡No asesinarán a mis aliados! Objetivo eliminado.
Porta Spike caído en A. Último jugador en pie. Un enemigo sigue en
Ay,
pie.
Dios mío, qué misil. Vamos a...
Cambiando de lados.
Me quedé sin cargas.
Ah, toda minha família reunida. Não há forma de perder.
Sí.
Voy a ver cuánto a cuánto. 9, 13.
Hi.
Pero lo voy a comprar para jugar con... Yo creo que lo tengo, ¿no? Voy a buscar a Jota para jugar con él.
Manténganse fuera de la mira de Chamber.
Granada.
Me quedé sin cargas.
Los
Enemigo
encontraré.
detectado en A.
Marqué a 1.
Recargando. Muerto.
Porta Spike caído en A.
Tengo la Spike.
Enemigo detectado en A.
Un enemigo sigue en pie.
Enemigo en A.
Ah, ganeos.
Me quedé sin cargas.
Una vez que los disperse con mis juguetes, serán un blanco fácil. Encuentren su ritmo.
¿Dónde están?
Spike plantata. Aquí. Enemigo eliminado.
Un enemigo sigue en pie.
Victoria. Vamos.
Bloquearé la visión del enemigo con mi humo. Cuando no vean nada, pues avanzamos. Me quedé sin cargas.
Yo sostendré el cielo. ¡Granada! Recargando.
¿Fallaste?
Damn.
Último jugador en pie. Un enemigo sigue
Gecko
en
ha
pie.
muerto. Ya tengo mi ulti.
Damn. Dale, po.
¿Alguien trajo tablillas? Creo que me partí un dedo.
¿Un dedo?
Ya saben qué hacer.
¿Dónde están? Marqué a uno.
Enemigo
Qué
detectado en mí.
vaina.
Spike plantada.
¡Derríbenlos! ¡Derríbenlos! Adiós.
Un enemigo sigue en pie. Último jugador en pie.
Ay, my goodness.
Los sueños son algo
¡Va una
curioso.
carga!
Un
Ay,
pequeño
sí.
giro y todo se vuelve oscuro.
¡Va una carga!
¿Quieren jugar? Juguemos.
Me quedé sin cargas.
Los encontraré. Marqué a 2. No más sueños. El miedo los ciega.
Enemigo detectado en B.
¡Atrápalos! Enemigo en B.
Último jugador en
Damn.
pie.
Duerme.
Clutch.
Ah, aún así ganamos.
Morirán desesperados y asustados.
Varios enemigos en A.
Entre ceja y oreja.
Encontramos. Recargando.
¡Ve por ellos!
¿Dónde están?
Levantado.
¡Va una carga!
Spike plantada. Te estoy sanando.
Enemigo detectado en A.
Recargando.
Varios enemigos en A.
Un enemigo sigue en pie.
Estabas en nuestro camino.
Ujú.
Mis dientes rechinarán en el frío y en la oscuridad. Hora de explotar.
Vamos, vamos.
¡Ready! ¡Recargando!
Enemigo
Recargando.
detectado en B.
Reza alert.
Ay, mi madre.
Te estoy sanando. Barrera creada. Spike plantada.
Un enemigo sigue en pie.
Estuvieron tan cerca.
¿Quieren bailar? ¡Ja! ¡Que me sigan el paso!
Los encontraré.
Kaboom fuera.
Barrera creada. Spike plantata.
Enemigo caído. Para ti.
Un enemigo sigue en pie.
Ninguno de mis juguetes ha fallado. ¿Podemos celebrarlo?
Diez, 10.
¿Dónde están?
Va una carga. Va una carga. Enemigo detectado en B.
¿Dónde están? Marcado. Derívenlos. El miedo los ciega. Cayó el Spike.
Porta Spike caído en inicio atacante.
¡Qué satisfacción! Tengo la Spike. Spike plantada.
Último jugador en pie.
Ay, Dios mío, cómo me mata.
Un enemigo sigue en pie.
¡Oye! ¡El monstruo anda suelto!
Ni siquiera estoy sudando.
Hora de conseguir provisiones de nuevo.
Al infierno y sin pasaje de vuelta.
¿Quieren jugar? Juguemos.
Aquí va una baliza.
Varios enemigos en... Spike plantada. Por lo menos. Enemigo detectado en A.
Último jugador en pie.
Damn, bro.
Bien, solo me quedan unas 78 granadas. Espero que alcancen.
Dios. ¿Cómo pasó eso?
Punto y gana.
Si pierden el enfoque, morirán. Respiren una vez que terminemos.
Vamos juntos, chicos.
Se acabaron los juegos.
¡Pesadilla, atrápalos!
Enemigo detectado en A.
¡Martínenlos!
¡Granada! Enemigo
Encontramos
detectado en
uno.
A.
Me quedé sin cargas.
Nudo levantado. Spike plantata.
Un enemigo sigue en pie.
Vamos, ganamos. Ganamos.
Muerte súbita.
Son valientes,
¿Qué?
pero nadie es inmune al miedo.
Decía que... Claro, pero estamos empatados. Vamos todos juntos, guys.
Aquí.
Los encontraré.
Para ti. Aquí.
Damn.
En la cabeza.
Ay, mi madre.
Un enemigo sigue en pie. Ganan los atacantes.
Yo soy su monstruo.
¿Listo?
Ustedes me crearon. Nunca lo olviden.
Abais boy. Ganamos, chicos. Ganamos. Mm, mm, mm. Vamos a ver. Mhm, 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 mhm. Mhm, 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 mhm. Ok, vamos ahí. Ah. ¿Para quién era ese? A ver. A ver una cosa. Ok. Mierda. ¿Cómo hago para recuperar mi vaina? Tiache. Vamos a ver ahora.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. Neymar in acres of space out wide. He's had a shot! Marvellous
Qué
goal!
fácil, cabrón.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi shapes to shoot.
¿Qué?
It's in. Not one, but two.
Espérate.
It is a dream start. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He is through here. Vitinha wins the duel this time. Ødegaard. Barcelona are in serious threat of getting left behind. 2 goals down already. Goes in for the header! And he hits the net! And there is the big 200! Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they're...
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. Donnarumma looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
And that's definitely not his best. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, important interception. Pedri, out to the left it goes. Oh, that's fabulous. David Villa. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. David Villa couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't. Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Griezmann. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Can he finish? Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
entiendo.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Serán sustituidos por
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
el dorsal 19.
Fermin. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, what's he done? Quality ball. David Villa chasing after it. Vinicius Junior. Costa Curta. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barcelona have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, he's been cornered and he's following up! Really well taken goal. Yamal duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Now the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Villa clearly thought he had the
Casi me
beating
hace
of the
un lío
keeper.
ahí.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Speculative strike. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Snyder. David, there's the hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vitinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. No, that's been intercepted. Shifted it to the flank. Beckham. And it's half-time here.
Vamos a ver.
Se ruega al propietario de un deportivo azul metalizado con matrícula capicúa que acuda urgentemente al aparcamiento.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back.
There's the shot! Sticks it away!
Qué fácil me marcan el gol con esta defensa.
It is surely done!
Increíble.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Spain grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And that is a little undercooked. Beckham. Pedri. And it's Snyder. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Vinicius Junior. Belletti. Van Bouten. It's Belletti. Can he get onto this? Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And it's Belletti. Great ball if he can get there. Van Bouten.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Beckham. Now it's Neymar. Alexander-Arnold producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Van Bouten. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Neymar. And he's running through. And this is Neymar. Has a goal! Now who's going to be first to this? In he goes again! Has a look and plays it forward. Fermin. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Beckham. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Van Bouten. Vinicius Junior. Costa Curta. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Belletti. Vinicius Junior. Vitinha. Big chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Belletti. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Van Dijk makes the interception. Belletti. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Spain choosing to make the first change. Spain have the chance to go the other way. David Villa. David Villa! And yes, it's there!
Es increíble, chicos.
Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
And now he has two. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Lovely bit of skill. Rodri. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Beckham. Here's Vitinha. And here's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Fermin. Alexander-Arnold. And Caicedo. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Tomori. Here's Vitinha. Caicedo. And Fermin. Hernandez. And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are
Me
you
están
thinking?
ganando.
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's...
Si pierdo todo eso, me van a descender. Edición especial, tienda. Ok, ahí. Ujú. Contrato. Jugador que no tengo, voy a comprar uno. A ver. Jugadores. Pero jugador. No. Jugadores normales, Jugadores normales. Voy a comprar la. A ver. Ok. Voy a buscar a Jota, Vamos a ver si está ahí todavía. Diogo Jota. Ruiz Díaz. No. Caristel, Phil Foden. No. Cha, 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 cha. Cha, 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 cha. Cha, cha, cha. Que Jota no está ahí, déjame ver. Debe estar por ahí, debe estar, debe, 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 debe. Debe, 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 debes, debes, debe, 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 debe. Ay, no puede ser. Debe. Ah, ok. Diogo Jota, delantero. ¿Fichamos a Diogo Jota? Sí. Ah, 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 mm. ¿Cuánto vale? 82.000. Hay que volver. Volver. Voy a mi. Voy a mi aquí, partido. Liga. 1 contra 1. Voy a poner a Diogo Jota en uno de mis alineaciones individual. No. En cambiar formación con veces. Hay que quitar a este. Realmente obviamente no lo hace bien. Ponen a este. Y luego quitar la Fermín. Ponen la Pedri. Ok, Pedri. Y listo. Luego quitar. No. De verdad, hay que buscar a Jota. A ver. ¿Dónde está? Ok, míralo ahí. Primero hay que pasarlo por aquí. Garlic Griezmann. Luego ponerlo por aquí. A ver. Haciendo el jugador. Entra en mi nivel. A ver. No, sigue en el. Oh, subió a 84. Ok. Necesito un código ahí. Tan, 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 tan. Tan, 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 tan. Vamos a ver qué tal, ¿eh? Vamos a darle.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with just the goalkeeper to beat. Haaland!
Damn!
Listen, the big
Que
names
siempre le
earn their
marcan,
reputations for
carajo.
precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So, a breakthrough already. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Ødegaard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Haaland. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Peru were again presented with an opportunity to break and look
Y bueno,
very,
porque Alan
very
siempre está
threatening.
libre.
Now it's Ødegaard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's looking to set free a runner. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's a pretty loose pass. Timber is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ødegaard. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Hernandez. Now it's Neymar. Haaland hits one! They get a throw in.
Madre.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Okay.
He's one-on-one! And the shot! And he hits the net!
Es increíble. ¿Cómo ganó ahí?
Two to the good! They have breathing space! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Peru are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Mbappe, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he cuts out the supply. Palmer. Nicely intercepted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Barcelona really can't go chasing the...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played back in. Oh, good ball. Now the finish! And more and more and more. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
3-0 and think... Real chance!
Sabía que iba a...
And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. That looks a good ball through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hola, Patricio Jiménez. ¿Cómo estás?
Not the most accurate pass. Vitinha. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Palmer. Alexander-Arnold, Vitinha, it's Pedri, spread it left, Palmer, Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Nice ball and a decent hit! Really well taken goal. They're back within reach! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Diego Jota marcó el gol,
Se esperan demoras de tránsito después del silbato final.
Vamos a dejarlo. Ojalá que vuelva a marcar Jota.
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Nunez, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's had a shot.
¿Qué? ¿Por qué no sale el bendito portero, Dios?
And surely that settles it. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Peru grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Caicedo. Pedri. And it's Van Dijk. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe.
This is what good chemistry is all about. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hernandez. Jota is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, well played, well played. He's got space in the area.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That's headed upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
La cantidad de espectadores de
Vitinha,
este partido fue de
60 minutes played.
80.607.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Jota. Nice physical challenge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. This then, an ideal chance to cut the deficit. He'll fancy himself from here. Darwin. And he's had it nicked away. Hernandez. Caicedo. And Hernandez. Darwin dominates aerially so often. Tomori spots it and intercepts. Jota. Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar. He is through here. Keeper's ball. He's through here. Now it's Odegaard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Caicedo. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
¿Cómo estás, Patricio?
Barcelona with the corner. They're first.
Entran número 13, número 8, Messi.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Corner number 2 then. Odegaard plays it short. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Timber is sporting a guilty look, and the keeper's given it away. 75 minutes played. Alexander-Arnold moved on forwards. Caicedo. Pedri. Now Mbappe. Mbappe! And that should get... He's got the shot away!
Cambio en Perú. Número 24.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Número 22.
Adams with the clearance. Peru are looking to go forward now. That pass isn't the best. Stoichkov. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, that is rather wayward. That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Van Dijk. Hernandez. The final 5 minutes. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, super find. He's found a way through. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Schneider. Oh, that's well spotted. Odegaard. Shifted upfield.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Neymar. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Mbappe. So that's it, it is all over. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a
Voy a buscar otro partido de nuevo. Seguimos jugando.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's had it taken off him. Real chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Gol de Jota,
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, no joy this time. Pass somewhat off target. He's looking to set free a runner. Goalkeeper's ball. Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's in plenty of space here.
No llega.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Cruyff, oh, well played. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Terrific header! Harmlessly behind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Mbappe. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Look at the space here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Koller. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. Koller. Oh, look at the straight hit! Oh no, it's an own goal!
No puede ser. Qué
That
bendita
could happen
suerte
to
tengo
anyone.
yo.
It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
That is good alertness. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Jota. Jota gets flagged offside. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's a throw. Caicedo gets a foot in here. Ødegaard. Adams calmly anticipates. Vitinha. Now it's Ødegaard. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got the shot away! Goal! Barcelona!
¿Quién lo hizo?
Into the lead once more. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona get them some shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pedri. And it's played forward. Neymar. Cantona providing an outlet on that flank. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. 5 minutes till the break. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking for the run. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Ødegaard. Beckham spots it and intercepts. Looking for the runner.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ødegaard. Tomori cuts it out. Right, looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah,
El último, la
There is the
última.
half-time whistle. Barcelona come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead.
Please join me in wishing
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half,
their
this.
wedding anniversary today.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Substitution.
So once again, we're underway. Good play on the left-hand side here. Tomori tries making a foray down the right. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having... And there's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much
Puede
more than that.
ser.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ødegaard goes short. He's had a shot! Adams gets rid without sophistication.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nice ball, and he might... He's had a hit! Well, now it's a... Oh, what has happened here? And one more try! And that's caused a worry or two. Now it's Lewandowski, and he cuts out the supply. Well, that has not gone well. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Neymar. Big header! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Succumbs to the pressure. Mbappe played into space out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. Chance! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Simplicity itself.
Kohler really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Peeler. Number 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
11, Neymar.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's got away. Beckham! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Beckham is offering a right smile there.
Very nicely done. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Belletti clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold. He could be in here. Now the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Interesting ball.
You can never be short of runners into space.
A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping! Adams getting this one clear. Caicedo. Oh, that was vital. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And the shot! It's in!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rudiger gets good distance on it. That's a nicely...
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Cantona. Number 23, Beckham.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
20, Batistuta. Number 15, Conte. Substitutions taking place.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And it's Totti. Totti.
Added minute has been
Messi.
indicated.
Faced and Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chelsea have their second corner now. There's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kohler really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Totti in with the challenge. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.
Ota, no estoy ganando ningún partido. mía, que no. No.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. And he welcomes it in. Jota. Oh, that's fabulous. And the keeper's in command. Ødegaard. Van Bouten gets rid without sophistication. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game.
Shot a goal!
Hay que sigue de la vuelta.
And we have our very first corner. Brilliantly cut out. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that's gone loose. And that has left him in a heap. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That is good alertness. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Encourage the... Shot! Well, now it's a race. Oh, that's another chance! Now, who's going to be first? And another try! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
¿Qué pasó? Pero ya termina la celebración, bro. Ay, mi madre. Se me frizó esa vaina. foul. Perdóname que no. Se fue el muchacho. Otra partida. Podemos ganar la otra partida. Instrucciones de no defensivo. Realizando la gestiones defensivo. Mantén la posición. Defensivo. Marcaje estrecho. Marcaje estrecho.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And there's green grass ahead of him. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
He's got away. And that's too far for anyone. Great defending, strong and determined. Platini. Now it's Mbappe. Well, played right into his path. And he's on chance!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Pedri deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Hernes. And they've got a
Hola, Helmon.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Tomori cuts out the pass. Rafael Leao. Now the finish! Goal! Inter!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That could spell trouble. It's a mighty effort! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Costa Curta gets it away. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Jota. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Rafael Leao. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There's a quick free kick. Out to the left it goes. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Wan-Bissaka. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. And here's Jota. That has been slung wide.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
It's just beyond his reach. Ruben Dias. Wan-Bissaka. Looking for the run. And the flag has stayed down. Climbs up big!
Damn!
Harmlessly behind.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Xavi Alonso. And he's in great chance! He scores!
Increíble.
And with that goal comes comfort. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Gilberto Silva cuts it out. Rafael Leao. Mbappe. Short changes him with that pass. Ruben Dias. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
La puse demasiado fácil.
Some first half thoughts?
Te lo voy a
Well, it's
complicar
looking
ahora.
pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
That gets things going for the second half.
Serán sustituidos por
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
That's really well manoeuvred. No, that's been intercepted. No way through there. Wan-Bissaka. Steaming hits one! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Wan-Bissaka gets over and intercepts.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That has not gone well. Platini. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ødegaard. It's gone backwards.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And he was quick to react. Van Dijk. Platini. There's no flag. Caicedo. Hones! That is decidedly lacking.
Inter just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And the finish! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Ødegaard. And that is expertly dealt with. Great hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, they could break here. Oh, super ball. He gets big. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Nicely aimed pass. Costa Curta. And it's Eto. And he's lost his man here. Oh, what a ball he's in here. And the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity wouldn't...
Can he finish? And yes, it's there!
Llama Luis, hola, ¿cómo estás?
It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. It's Eto'o! Sticks it away! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when
Nunca
even
salvo un
damage
partido,
limitations is no longer an option.
Pero mi jugador está fundido. Vamos a ver ese partido, no puede ser posible eso. Thank you. Hola, buenas. Mítero del centro. Hola, Mítero.
So the wait is over. We can finally get going. Welcome
No,
to
bro.
everybody who has joined
¿Qué
us for
pasa,
this
mano?
unmissable game.
¿Cómo
Hugely
estás?
anticipated, hugely hyped.
Estamos
Undoubtedly
aquí.
the place to be at this moment in time. Well, you can feel the
Mítero,
blue
¿cómo
touch
estás,
paper has
mano?
been well and
Bien,
truly lit
bien.
here. Everyone expects in one of the greatest amphitheaters in this part of the world,
¿Qué tal
the
todo, bro?
Estadio Más Monumental.
Dale.
And that gets things running. Molina spots it and intercepts. Gently done. Now it's Mbappe. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Todo bien, mano, todo bien.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Molina attempts a clearance. And it's Dembele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. And he cuts out the supply. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Acuna gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's fabulous. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with the intelligence and decision-making of this man, De Paul. Yes, you kind of expect that from an Argentinian playmaker, but he's such a key figure whether his team are building patiently or transitioning quickly. He's very adept at creating space, attracting markers and then turning away quickly. And I love those long clip balls he can get into deep positions.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. Tomori cuts out the pass. Caicedo. Odegaard. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Yeah, nicely intercepted. Back into the middle.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Dembele. He's looking to set free a runner. Not the most accurate pass. Caicedo. It's Pedri. Hernandez. Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found a way through. Oh, look at the space here. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's Dembele. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior. Oh, such a clever touch. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a sharp little ball here. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played it again. It's a mighty effort. Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
De Bruyne looking to get on the end of this. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Has a look and plays it forward. Vinicius Junior. That has ended up in no man's land. We expected better, and so did he. Works it forward. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And that is a little undercooked. Ødegaard. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. He won't be happy with that one. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi, and he's found a way past. Picked out brilliantly. Ødegaard. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's played forward. That's been intercepted. Now he's off and running. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here.
Ay, Dios
Neither side any
mío.
further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
No sé qué dice.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, easy pickings there.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. And the pass is intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Caicedo. He gets big! He's delivered all right!
Vamos.
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team,
he's had a shot!
Casi me mete el gol.
Caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with
Casi,
himself,
casi,
but at least the
casi,
boss is
casi,
applauding
casi.
his effort then.
That has not gone well. Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, good-looking ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Dembele. And it's Messi. Barcelona are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score.
Argentina are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Dembele. Messi. There's the shot! Odegaard. Pedri played through into space. Aims beyond the defence. Dembele. He's dealt with that really well. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Dembele. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. De Bruyne. No way through.
Dembele really added the width there.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Es increíble.
Hernandez has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Great position here.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Odegaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Paul. Now it's Mbappe. Acuna. No, he's not getting past him there. And it's Messi. Vinicius Junior. Hernandez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Now it's Mbappe. Odegaard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Ándale.
Mbappe.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Could be danger here. Tries a shot. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And here's Dembele. Shot a goal! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of...
Otro partido. Vamos, 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 vamos rumbo a primera división. Mhm. 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 Me está funcionando ese nuevo método de defender bien y atacar mejor, ¿sabes?
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Foot in. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh no, what has happened here? That is good alertness.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pass is just off target.
Yeah.
Vinicius Junior. Can he put it away? Pass just lacking in accuracy. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation. But there's more to his game. He reads the play extremely well and rarely gets caught out of position. And for me, just a complete all-round defender.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Pedri. Oh, this is a very good run. Well-timed, excellent interception. Odegaard. That looks a cracking ball. Walker with the clearance. And we have our very first corner. Koulibaly getting this one clear. Oh, good, great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Mbappe! Oh, That was a brilliant save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Yeah, nicely intercepted.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Mbappe, out to the right. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Vinicius Junior!
It's off target and by quite a way. Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And they win it back again. Kyle Walker. Vinicius Junior chasing after it. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. And it's Modric. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Mbappe stood up well to him there. Half-time getting close now. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, he's been flattened there. No foul, says the referee. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Odegaard. Keeper's ball. That'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona come in having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Can he get onto this?
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's Owen. He's had a shot! Mighty close.
Owen nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Koulibaly wins the duel this time. And he's intervened well there. Done delicately. The muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Walker does well to get it back. Pedri powering forward here. Oh, super fun. Mbappe! Barcelona are still that goal to the good. No way through there.
La asistencia a este partido
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
96.847 espectadores.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely aimed pass. Owen providing an outlet on that flank. And the finish! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So here comes a substitution, and that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That's a throw.
Vamos a ver.
No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. There's the hit!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking.
Oh, he's gifted it. And the shot! They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! An act of charity gratefully received. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Owen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task...
Just the goalkeeper. He's had a hit! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty.
Es increíble,
Barcelona
chicos.
really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. You like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
No puede ser, me dieron roja, chicos. Me dieron... Bueno. Inicio ser sacrificado. Ay, mi madre. Es increíble, chicos.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18 será sustituido por el dorsal 14. Se va a llevar a
Both
cabo
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pinches it off him. And they're back on the ball again. Pedri into the last quarter of an hour. Vinicius Junior! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Onana. Bellingham, can he finish? He should have put that one away.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Es increíble, me están ganando otra vez.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Sustituidos por el
Played it
dorsal
back.
16.
Just too much
El
pressure.
dorsal
Had to
3.
go that way.
Cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Passing nice and neat. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for the runner. Picked now the finish! They are
Me están
rampant!
ganando otra vez.
And surely that settles it.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just
Tengo
seen the
uno
proof.
menos.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Onana. Kluivert. Isak. Chance! It's in!
Es increíble,
It
chicos.
is no contest.
Me
It
voy
is
de
a
aquí.
landslide. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
There was a distinct lack
Me
of
voy
pressure
de
there,
aquí.
Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's
Uno
poor
menos,
defense.
no tengo más cambios. Ujú. Hay que sacar a este muchacho. ¿Dónde están? Aquí estás. No tenía entrenamiento disponible. Vamos a ver ahora. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver, chicos, si podemos ganar esta.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Vamos a ver si podemos ganar esta.
And already we're underway here. Koulibaly spots it and intercepts. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Ronaldinho. Guardiola. And it's Marquinhos. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Caicedo. And here's Van Nistelrooy. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew
Free
what
kick.
was coming. That's a yellow card.
Free kick. Free kick.
Caicedo. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Donnarumma sends that a long way. Marquinhos. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide.
And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Marquinhos. Koulibaly. And Dixon. Koulibaly. Dixon. Rodri. Played back in. Caicedo. That's a good ball out wide. Alexander-Arnold. Half an hour played now. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Has a go! There it is!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Hernandez. Vitinha. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho, a player of legendary status.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Vitinha. Ansu Fati. And Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Van Dijk. And Hernandez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. He's onside. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ødegaard. Caicedo. Vitinha.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's good defending, very good defending. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. And at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Ya está.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Van Dijk. Vitinha. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Caicedo. Shot, and the shot! It's run loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Guardiola. Short changes him with that pass. Guardiola, and here's a chance. No, he's missed it.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And they've got a throw. Vitinha.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And the cutback.
The attendance for this match was
Ronaldinho.
71,649.
So we've reached the hour mark. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rodri. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. There's a quick free kick. Rodri. Good spot, he's seen. Header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ødegaard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Koulibaly. And Dixon. He won't be happy with that one. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Marquinhos cuts it out. Koulibaly. And that is as far as they're going to go. Caicedo. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And here's Messi. Van Nistelrooy. Can he put it away? It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Es increíble.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 9, Van
So,
Nistelrooy.
time for changes
Number
on both
18,
sides, actually.
Ronaldinho.
West Ham take the
Number
lead.
14,
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net.
Coming on
That's
the
what he's
field,
paid to do.
Number 21, Erling Haaland. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Hernandez.
Number
That's been
22,
intercepted.
De Bruyne. Number 5, João Cancelo. Substitution.
De Bruyne. It's a throw-in. No, that was never going to make it. Pass somewhat off target.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Has a look and plays it forward. Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Rodri. Dixon. Oh, important interception.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
West Ham have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. It'll be a throw-in. Donnarumma. Hernandez. And he was quick to react.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, can he get onto this? Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Keep the ball and that's it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
Qué huevada,
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are looking a touch fragile.
Qué huevada, guys.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.